Many societies believe pursuing happiness can only be done according to the worth in the things we have, instead of the sentimental value. A couple of weeks ago, somebody said to me that the more money you have, the happier you'll be. But I disagreed and said happiness is just a state of mind. And they replied with, "Tell that to a poor person." I understand that not everyone will believe what I say, because some may think those green and white paper bills are the key to life and happiness. But do you realize how dense and mindless that sounds? Happiness is just a state of mind. It's your emotion as well as something that you are in control of. What are the things that people want the most? Have you ever heard of someone buying time, buying love, or purchasing happiness? No. Even though most of us go through life with the idea of growing up to be rich and having it all, that's not reality. Is there a correlation between money and happiness? How is it possible to use this to our advantage? Because humans adapt very fast to new wealth. For example, say you won the lottery. Millions of dollars worth of happiness. You have the money to buy whatever you desire. A new car, a bigger home, a vacation home, a boat. But now, your money's running out. And what's left when you have nothing? Not happiness, but debt. So surely, money cannot buy you happiness. Do you guys recognize any of these people? Well, they all have something in common. They made it big, but lost it all, because they thought the material things they could get when they became rich would make them happy, producing a never-ending cycle of wanting more and more. This led most of them into drugs and alcohol, causing their death. But that was their choice. Now, not all people who make it end up unhappy. Maggie Smith was an English actress who starred in many movies like Harry Potter, Hook, Nanny McPhee, Becoming Jane, and many more. Maggie made it big, and she thought she had it all. But it wasn't until 2008 Maggie was diagnosed with breast cancer. And things could have gone one of two ways. She could have chosen to give up the fight and stay miserable and do nothing, or fight with everything she had and make the best out of what she was given. Maggie chose to finish the series of Harry Potter while she was fighting for her life. Her cancer got to a point where it was so bad it was taking over her life, but this didn't stop her from living out the rest of it. Maggie provided her own state of happiness with the attitude she had when people thought she had it all, and she knew she had nothing. It's not like Maggie didn't know what she was missing out on, but instead, she chose to focus on the activities that she knew she was capable of, and that provided her happiness. Instead of being negative and asking, "Why me?" she had the mindset of, "How can I benefit from this?" And she did just that. This goes to show happiness is in your own hands. It's up to you on how you want to pursue it. Happiness is a human emotion and expression that is ingrained into who we are. Like the man in this next video, he chose to give all of what he had to make others happy. And in doing this, he found happiness within himself. This man did everything he could to constantly help others. Every day, he committed the same chores that others were incapable of doing. And how does he benefit from this? What is he gaining? Nothing. Not becoming famous, winning an award, being recognized, or even thanked, but simply by finding happiness within himself. He may not be receiving anything physically, but that doesn't compare to the indescribable emotion that he was willingly choosing to seek. Happiness is a state of mind that anyone can be willing to achieve when you stop relying on others or objects for it. Actions and choices cultivate positive emotions every day and greater happiness overall, and the seek to find it is a natural instinct. It's the realization of happiness that pushes us to become better versions of ourselves. Having anything in the world but happiness is irrelevant because we learn lessons like being thankful for what we have, even if it's less than others. We become thankful for the bad, so when the good comes, we can maintain that happiness.